Hello, we are back with round 3 of the Challenger deck gameplay, and I'm playing Vehicle Rush, and I'm pretty jazzed about this deck. I think this deck is sweet. Also, I'm going to keep this hand. It's not the best, but it will get there, I believe. And that's all we need. But yeah, this deck is pretty great. Like, I'm super happy with it. And boom, get to Bomac Courier, people. Does not get better than that. Actually, it does get better than that. Pretty much everything is better than that, but that's okay. So this turn, I kind of drew these in the wrong order, but that's all right. We're just gonna Bomat. Hopefully, don't get fatal push before damage. That'd be a bummer. Toolcraft Exemplar. We finally get to cast this thing. Ah, you jerk. I knew it. All right. Need to draw an artifact. That's all. That's all we need to do. Just draw an artifact, and we're fine. Gonna rip Mountain, I think is the plan. So we can cast the lightning strike we have in our hand. And this is kind of the opposite of an artifact. But that's all right. Bonk. Well, this hand got a lot worse without the Bomac Courier in it, but, you know, we're not in terrible shape. We're in pretty terrible shape. Yeah, this is actually not good at all. Taste the beatdowns. Because now our opponent's going to get to on top of this fetid pools, and it's just going to be bad. They'll be able to hold up disallow. It's going to be bad. Yeah, fatal push. That makes sense to me. I am going to just cast Sky Sovereign on this board because I don't want them to just get to Glimmer for free. Although, no, I am just going to cast Sky Sovereign. I'm just going to try to use as much mana as possible. This is almost certainly going to get disallowed, but that's okay. Yep, that's fine. At least they didn't get to cast Glimmer of Genius. Glimmer of Genius would have also been bad for me, I guess, for opposite reasons. All right, they are stuck on the land. That's kind of sweet. All right. Toolcraft Exemplar. Yeah, still gets a trigger even though it's summoning sick. So a thing I'll have to be looking to do with Scrap Heap Scrounger is when they go to kill it, I have to float black mana. Oh, wow. I think it's worth it for me to just lightning strike it. Because I can keep getting this thing back. So I really want Scrap Heap Scrounger in the graveyard, and it's worth using this lightning strike on just because there's nothing else this card does. Yeah, this is bad all over. I don't have any black mana to return Scrounger. Yeah, my qualm with this vehicles deck, my one issue is that the mana is atrocious. And I like the deck a lot, but the mana is really bad. So if I were to buy this deck and try to make it better and focus on that, the first thing I would do is like try and invest in some more multicolored lands to kind of figure that whole situation out, because it's not good. All right, they didn't want Field of Ruin. Interesting. It seems like all they want here is land, so it doesn't make a ton of sense to me to pass on it, but they are. Yep, getting my beat downs on, attacking for 1. Ay, ay, ay. And here's the Glimmer. Sure, hieroglyphic illumination. Functionally identical to Glimmer, and now they're going to flip their search for Azcanta, get Azcanta the Sunken Ruin. Wow, they drew the card. That is surprising. Why would they do that? I would imagine that means it's either Gearhulk or Scarab God. Those are the only cards I can imagine not putting in the graveyard to flip search. Sure, you got it. You have a moment of craving. It's a make a red, so I can have both lightning strikes up. That's smart. Essence Scatter. You got it. Well, now their search is going to flip no matter what. Swamp? Perhaps. I don't really want Swamp. Like, Swamp's probably one of the... I don't know. I don't even know it's good to draw anymore for me. It's just all kind of bad. Maybe what they'll do here is cast Torrential Gearhulk. Oh, no, they're just going to activate Azcanta. That's fine. Commit to memory. You got it. All right, boom. Scrap heap in. Ooh, I forgot to play Concealed Courtyard. Went through it all so fast that I forgot to do that. All right, so they're going for Vraska's Contempt. So first, I'm going to unlicensed there. And lightning strike my own thing again. And now if they have another contempt, this is bad, but yeah, can't keep playing around. It doesn't work. So let's disallow. That is fine. Basically, once they cast a win condition, I can concede. But I'm not going to do it before then. That'd be kind of silly. Alrighty. Motorist. I don't know if we own the rights to that song, so I probably shouldn't sing it. Sure. They will activate the Sunken Ruin before making any decisions vis-a-vis Veteran Motorist. And they missed on Azcanta, which is kind of cool. Bottom, top. Yeah, I mean, at this point, they're just going to grind me out, but I'm still going to stay in it until they commit to, like, winning the game. Down. This could be another contempt. Sure. You got it. This is going to take a little while to chew through. Sure, they've got that. Okay, they've got a Moment of Craving. That's fine. So now they've got Moment and Commit to Memory. I'm not even sure I should play that. Yeah, I guess I don't really have to. All right. Okay, so let's stress. Croak of Condemnation's pretty mopey, but it's gonna be good against them. Cast out's fine. Lightning strikes are pretty poor. Don't want those. Magma Spray I don't think is going to be great. Like, I suppose it exiles the Scarab God, but yeah, it just doesn't seem like where I want to be. Sky Sovereign's probably just a pipe dream that's never going to happen. Harvester, similar boat. Now I have to worry if I have enough artifacts, but I guess 2 Crook, and I'm cutting 2 for 2, so I'm like staying at the same artifact count as before. Because if we learned anything from that last game, this deck needs a ton of artifacts to get going. Between Toolcraft Exemplar and Spire of Industry, you need the artifacts. Hence the Bomat Courier and all that stuff. I'm wondering how good Unlicensed Disintegration is. Maybe, I don't know. I still think it's good at taking out Torrential Gear Hulk, and that's the card that they're most planning on stabilizing behind. So let's try that out. So I would love to play first. This hand isn't bad. I'm gonna keep it. It is turn 1 Toolcraft, turn 2 Heart, which I like. But if this thing gets Fatal pushed, that's kind of a disaster. We're just gonna have to hope. If I was on the draw, this would be a much sketchier keep, but this Heart is pretty much guaranteed to resolve And they didn't duress me, which is good. Okay, so let's cast Hearts. Yep. That is about what I expected. Ooh. I like that one. This may just get essence scattered. I don't know. I think that would be pretty bad if they did that. Done. Accrue the heart. We'll. Okay, sure. Moment of Craving. That's fine. So now if I want, I can... Yeah, I think I will. Going to attempt to bring back Scrap Heap Scrounger. This might get disallowed, but that's fine. They're kind of trading a card for something that was on the board. So, yeah. Yeah, they're thinking about whether or not they want to disallow this. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's a tight decision. Now that makes me wonder if they've got another Fatal Push, but I don't really care. Because I've just got another heart on the deck. Sure, they're cycling. Alright, that's 4 mana. I'm going to want to pressure that if I can. Ugh, that's not really the way to do it. Okay, let's crew. They're probably going to Vraska's Contempt here. As predicted. Alright, this is 5 mana. This could be a Scarab God. Luckily, there's nothing really in graveyards to make it relevant. Not sure how I want to proceed from here. I could... I mean, it's either DePaula or Pia Nalar. I guess it's DePaula because if they have nothing here, then they're dead in exactly 2 turns because DePaula Crewing Heart makes it a 5/5 plus the Scrap Heap Scrounger is 8. Yeah, let's just run DePaula out and see what they have to say about that. See if they've got any thoughts. Sure, Essence Scatter's fine. Now I'll crew Hearts. Wow. This looks like, yeah, taking it. Pretty impressive that this pre-constructed deck is going head to head with like fully functioning blue-black control. It's kind of great. If they're stuck on 5 lands, this is even better. Yeah, they just have to run out the Scarab God. Ooh. So let me put a stop on my own end step. Crew the heart. So the reason I stopped in my own end step there is because the Scarab God is worded in a way that it's not going to come back. It comes back at the beginning of the next end step. So if I'm already in the end step, then it's not going to come back in the way that my opponent like wants it to, in essence. So this is interesting. I could if I were to activate Scrap Heap Scrounger. Yeah, I guess they just have a disallow anyway. So what I want to do is activate the Scrap Heap Scrounger instead of just casting Depala, because now they have to have exactly disallow for this Scrap Heap Scrounger. And it also keeps creatures out of my graveyard for them to just pick off with the Scarab God, so that's another plus. Yeah, this is disallow. That's fine. Bomat Courier. Oh, wow. The stupid interface. Oh, no. Oh. Wow, that's disappointing. They should be at 6. Oh, man. Oh, that's so disappointing. Shoot. That's so big. That like matters a ton. Gosh. That's really tough. Okay. I don't have the most experience with Magic Online, and in like, yeah, when I'm thinking about a ton of stuff, it's so easy to like go through prompts you would normally not go through. Okay. So it looks like the way to go here. I'm gonna wait till they tap out for the Scarab God. I'm just gonna play out Bomat Couriers. I think that's just the way to go, and hopefully not forget to attack with them this time. I probably could have tapped much better as well, because if they go to Essence Scatter that, which I never in my wildest dreams thought they would, but ooh, okay, so they disallowed that. Sure. All right, didn't miss that attack. So now they are pretty much unable to tap out for the Scarab God at all. They just have to keep mana up, or hope they draw their 6th, in order to represent Torrential Gearhulk, which they don't have. That was a good one. That was an excellent draw. Man, Duress is solid. This might be a concession-inducing Duress, perhaps. They're going to Glimmer. Okay. I guess they're hoping to have 2 Fatal Push in their hand by the time I Duress them. Which is legit, I suppose. And they do. Okay. And they don't even have a Gear Hulk. Interesting. Okay. So I get to... Yeah, I get to take a Fatal Push. Oh, wow. Fatal Pushing one of those. Can't say that I'm like super on board with that plan. Yeah, I think I've got this game because now what I'm going to do is end of turn. Okay, so that's a 6th land. That means they're going to play Search, leave up Commit to Memory. So now what I can do is play Scrap Heap Scrounger, play DePaula. So end of turn, get back my Scrap Heap Scrounger, untap, cast DePaula, and that is going to be game for me. Yep. That was a close one. This match is fun. I can't believe I screwed that up. I can't believe that I just like straight up didn't attack with a creature. Like I feel like that's a misplay that just like wouldn't happen in real life. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Submit. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I think this sideboard plan's right. I think I want Unlicensed Disintegration. I was pretty lucky to have it that last game. Ooh, this hand. This hand right here. Oh, I need another creature, but I think I'm like set to go. Okay. That's not so great. Just have nothing. Just have nothing. Okay. That's fine. I suppose that's allowed. This is now terrible. Drawing 3 Heart of Kirin. Not the best. Yeah, this is bad. Now I'm just doing nothing. Yeah. Shoot. The first 2 games were like so good. And this one is just going to be me losing. I don't need to stop at my own end step anymore. Right, what are they doing with this Glimmer? Put a card on top. Thinking about the second one, put the card on bottom. So top bottom with the Glimmer. This is probably going to be Scarab God. Yep. Let's see. Should I concede? Yes. I should. That's such a bummer. I still think that like this matchup is close, but obviously if you just kind of start out with a bunch of like I felt like I had a nice hand, and then I just kind of drew more lands and hearts, and that wasn't so good. But yeah, Heart of Kieran, basically like you are capable of winning any game anytime with this card in your deck. It's that good. Alrighty, I'll see you guys for match 4, I suppose. Woo!